Hello and welcome to another night of Shine Like a North Star. My name is Carrie Burchell and I am the lucky woman to be president of North Star Coaching. Convenient, it is my own company, so I guess that kind of happens together. Uh, I am talking tonight about shifting yourself, employees, your kids from victim to resilience. And what does that really look like to have that sort of mindset shift? So this is work that I do with consulting companies. You know, we're at a point where we're developing our new rhythm and thinking through how do we engage people differently. You know, I think the word resilience has really been overused lately. Engagement, gosh, feels like, pre-COVID language. And certainly the victim thing is something that I hear complaints about fairly often. And just like a fatigue of things that are happening. I've even heard the expression moral injury when COVID or last minute changes from whatever has caused us to make compromises in ways that sort of disagree with our moral or ethical compass. And so all of that creates this sort of victim kind of mentality. So one of the things I want to push us to think through today as leaders or parents or colleagues or friends is simply not letting that stuff slide anymore. You know, how do we have those honest conversations with people to help them see when they're stuck in that victim mentality? So I think of some recent literature around fixed mindsets and growth mindsets. And really, the fixed mindset certainly feeds into some of that victim mentality where, like, COVID made this happen again. I can't get a raise no matter what I do. I'm stuck in this job. I don't have another degree to be promoted. You know, I don't have the background that people are looking for. Kind of that fixed, like things just can't change. They can't get better. The growth mindset on the flip side is one that stretches people. So I was having a really interesting discussion that has me thinking with a group of leaders, or about maybe 50 on this drop-in resilience group that I lead. And they were talking about growth mindset, and I was challenging them to really think about how we frame things and intentionally talk through things as leaders to promote that resilience, that ability to bounce back. And so an example of a growth mindset is when someone does a great job, you know, recognizing that, saying, hey, you did X really well, which is often where we leave it. And the growth mindset is said, you did X really well. What are you going to do to even make that better next time? And the conversation with the leaders was, that seems a little backhanded, you know, like, good job, but. And that had us kind of segue into one of my favorite expressions, which is but as the verbal eraser. You know, you think of those terrible middle and high school years, like, I really liked going out with you, but I'm breaking up with you, right? That was a good dinner, but there was a little too much salt. You know, that was a great dessert, but it was too rich, right? Went to a nice restaurant, but. So this but kind of erases everything before it. And so there was concern when we're promoting a growth mindset in this drop-in resilience meeting that it might negate what was good. And I think there's a subtle shift there. You're not discounting what is good. You're saying, let's keep that progress moving forward. Let's keep that momentum moving forward. How are we going to stretch you as we find our new rhythm? The reality is, the new rhythm isn't even going to cut it, right? We need innovative thinkers. We need people that are willing to be stretched, that want to be stretched, are thinkers, problem solvers, engaged. I'm using some of these old words in new ways, right? What does it look like to say to someone, gosh, you tackled a lot today. How is tomorrow going to be even more efficient, right? So stretching, I think of growth and stretch kind of in similar ways. The bottom line is, people don't like being in that victim rut. When we're feeling hard done by, stuck in a corner, like my mom always says, get to the middle of the room, right? When we're stuck in the corner, we feel in a victim mentality. It's a victim mindset. And there are some things that put us there, right? Like, it's okay to feel that way. It's not okay to stay there. So as leaders, parents, colleagues, friends, neighbors, we want to promote that growth mindset because it's going to help us find our new rhythm. We don't get to that innovation unless we have at least some synchronicity together, right? A band, an orchestra playing, if it doesn't at least follow the same rhythm, is never going to find the beauty of their music. So think about how you intentionally communicate, right? Where are you recognizing good things and How can you just extend that a little bit to say, I believe in you, and I think it can even be better next time? If today was a total write-off day, okay, rough day. What are we going to do to recover tomorrow? You've got this. You're the whole package already. This is the kind of work that I really find inspiring to do with people, is help make progress. It doesn't matter what's behind you. In my family, we say what's behind you can't hurt you. So that's that. We're working through the reality that this spot that we're in right now is not where we want to stay forever. Awesome. What does that growth mindset look like to really shift us into that new paradigm? So that's what I got for you tonight. Shifting from victim to resilience, but maybe using better words. Shifting from the spot you're in to the new place that you want to get to. That's my specialty. And invariably, it helps adults work well together to get there. So I'm imploring you, work with me in building this kind of culture around you to do that. I'm Carrie Burchill, and I'm here every night on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We'll see you next week. Bye.